across a clip of a pastor. He was in his pulpit, and as he was talking, he said, the Holy Spirit told him that there was someone in his congregation that was dressed up in a wig, heels, and makeup, but it wasn't a woman, that this person was dressed in drag. Now, he proceeded to say that, he wasn't going to judge whatever somebody does outside of the church, but inside the church, he had a standard. And that standard was people had to look a certain way in order to sit in his congregation. And of course, the responses were divided between, people who were like cheering him on, saying, yes, you got to stand up for something. And people that were also believers that said that you cannot judge or treat somebody or put somebody out of the church because they don't look like you want them to look. So what are your thoughts on that? Do you believe that the pastor was right, or do you believe that he was wrong?
I don't think it's a right or wrong. I think it's just what I would have did. See, but think about church rivals two other places, and that's the hospital and prisons. And that means that you can get anybody from any walk of life gonna walk into a church, a prison, or a hospital, and you're not supposed to turn them away, and so that's just the job you signed up for. That person who came in there, who knows, maybe they came to church because they were feeling like they were doing something wrong. They were, I know one thing, if they came in there like that, they were definitely in a state of confusion, and they was probably looking for some answers or some clarity. And so much for that, if you threw them out. Yeah, man, I don't believe in shaming people publicly. I believe if you got that don't take guts. I think it takes guts to sit down and have a conversation with that human being and bring him or her in your office and have a conversation with them. But putting people on blast has never been my thing. I'm not a fan of that. So me personally, I don't agree with that. I can't say, whether it was right or wrong, because it's kind of, that line get blurred. You know what I mean? So for me, I just would never put nobody on blast like that. It's no need to. I feel like I'm man enough to have a one-on-one conversation with somebody and let somebody know how I feel. Whether I disagree or agree with what they're doing, I'm okay with saying that to someone's face. And respect is always the number one thing for me. So you have to put yourself in a space where you're always respecting other individuals, so that at the end of the day, they know that they was treated with the utmost respect and treated like human beings, treated the way. You don't have to agree. Nobody's saying that, but you always got to be in respect.